Imagine a place where the earth itself seems to breathe, a place where smoke plumes gently from the peaks of colossal mountains, and lush green forests tumble down their slopes to meet the most brilliant turquoise seas. This is Indonesia, an archipelago of breathtaking scale and variety. It is a land of contrasts where serene, ancient temples stand in the shadow of active volcanoes, and bustling modern cities are just a short journey from some of the wildest, most untouched rainforests on our planet. Here, nature's power is on full display every single day, shaping the land and the lives of all who inhabit it. The air is thick with the scent of spices and the sounds of 1,000 different calls, from birds in the canopy to the gentle lapping of waves on pristine sandy shores. This remarkable country is an endless gallery of natural wonders. Picture yourself standing on the edge of a vast, simmering volcanic crater at sunrise, the world below bathed in a soft, ethereal light. Or perhaps you are trekking deep into a dense jungle, the air humid and alive with the buzzing of insects and the distant calls of rare primates. You might find yourself gliding through calm, clear waters, gazing down at coral gardens teeming with an astonishing array of colorful fish. Indonesia offers all these experiences and more. It is a destination that awakens the senses and reminds us of the raw, untamed beauty that still exists in the world, a testament to the planet's creative and sometimes formidable power. The sheer diversity of landscapes is simply staggering. From the snow-dusted peak of Puncak Jaya in Papua, the nation's highest point, to the sprawling flat wetlands of Sumatra, every island tells a different geological story. There are endless stretches of white sand beaches, fringed with coconut palms, that look as if they have been lifted from a postcard. Yet there are also dramatic black sand beaches born from volcanic rock that speak of the fiery forces that created these islands. The variety extends beneath the waves, where vibrant coral reefs, some of the most biodiverse in the world, create underwater metropolises for countless marine species. This is a world waiting to be explored, a mosaic of extraordinary environments all gathered under one equatorial sky. Our journey into this incredible nation is a journey into the very heart of our planet's living systems. It is an exploration of how life adapts and thrives in the face of immense geological forces. We will discover how volcanoes, often seen as destructive, are also the givers of life, creating incredibly fertile soils that sustain millions of people. We will meet the unique and wonderful creatures that have evolved in isolation on these thousands of islands, each a small miracle of natural selection. And we will encounter the rich tapestry of human cultures that have flourished here for centuries, living in harmony with the powerful rhythms of nature. Welcome to Indonesia, a land of volcanoes, culture, and endless discovery. Indonesia is not a single landmass but a vast and sprawling collection of islands, an immense archipelago scattered across the equator. The official count is over 17,000 islands, stretching for more than 5,000 kilometers from the Asian mainland to the shores of Australia. This is a distance comparable to that between London and New York. This sheer scale is difficult to comprehend. It means that one could spend a lifetime exploring Indonesia and still only see a fraction of its wonders. Some islands, like Java, Sumatra, and Borneo, are enormous, home to tens of millions of people in vast tracts of wilderness. Others are tiny, uninhabited specks of rock and sand, visited only by sea turtles and nesting birds. Each a miniature world of its own. Straddling the equator, Indonesia exists in a state of perpetual summer. The climate is tropical, characterized by consistently warm temperatures and high humidity throughout the year. Instead of 4 distinct seasons, there are primarily 2, the wet season and the dry season. The timing of these seasons varies across the archipelago, influenced by the complex patterns of monsoon winds. This equatorial position means the sun is almost always directly overhead, providing the intense energy needed to fuel the explosive growth of its famous rainforests. This constant warmth and moisture create the perfect conditions for life to flourish, resulting in an ecosystem of unparalleled richness and complexity, a true cradle of biodiversity. This unique geography, with its thousands of isolated islands, has acted as a giant laboratory for evolution. Over millions of years, as sea levels rose and fell, populations of plants and animals became separated from their mainland relatives. This isolation allowed them to evolve along their own unique paths, leading to an extraordinary level of endemism, meaning species that are found here and nowhere else on Earth. the famous Wallace Line, an imaginary boundary first identified by the naturalist Alfred Russel Wallace, runs through the archipelago. It separates the fauna of Asia from that of Australasia, making Indonesia a fascinating meeting point of two completely different biological realms. The result of these factors, the equatorial location, the thousands of islands, and the unique geological history, is a nation of almost unbelievable biodiversity. Indonesia covers only about 1.3% of the world's land area, yet it is home to an astonishing proportion of the planet's life. It harbors around 10% of the world's flowering plant species, 12% of all mammal species, and a remarkable 17% of the world's total bird species. It is a treasure chest of natural wonders, a living library of genetic information that is critically important for the health of our entire planet. Exploring its islands is like turning the pages of a magnificent book of life, each chapter more incredible than the last. Deep within the ancient rainforests of Borneo and Sumatra lives a truly remarkable creature, the orangutan. Its name, derived from the Malay words orang hutan, translates beautifully to person of the forest. Watching these gentle, intelligent primates move gracefully through the canopy is an unforgettable experience. With their long, powerful arms and shaggy, reddish-brown hair, they are perfectly adapted to a life spent in the trees. Mothers share an incredibly strong bond with their young, teaching them everything they need to know to survive, from finding the best fruits to building a new nest of leaves each night. They are one of our closest living relatives, and looking into their soulful, knowing eyes is a powerful and humbling reminder of our connection to the natural world. On a small cluster of islands in the Lesser Sunda group, a very different kind of magnificent creature roams. This is the realm of the Komodo dragon, the world's largest lizard. These are formidable predators, growing up to 3 meters in length and possessing a powerful, muscular tail, sharp claws, and a venomous bite. They are true living dinosaurs, relics from an ancient time. Seeing a Komodo dragon in its natural habitat, striding confidently across the arid, sun-baked landscape, is like stepping back into a prehistoric age. They are the apex predators of their island ecosystems, a powerful symbol of the wild, untamed nature that still commands respect in the quieter corners of the Indonesian archipelago. The wonders of Indonesia's wildlife are not limited to these two famous icons. The islands are teeming with an incredible variety of other animals, each with its own story. In the dense jungles of Java, the elusive Javan rhinoceros, one of the rarest large mammals on Earth, still clings to existence. In the remote highlands of Papua, one can find extraordinary birds of paradise, performing their elaborate and dazzling courtship dances. Sumatra is home to the Sumatran tiger, elephant, and rhino, all critically endangered and magnificent. Beneath the waves, the diversity is just as astonishing, with giant manta rays gliding gracefully through the water and immense whale sharks, the largest fish in the sea, feeding peacefully on plankton. This incredible menagerie of life is a precious global heritage, but it is also a fragile one. The habitats that these animals depend on, particularly the rainforests and coral reefs, are facing unprecedented threats from deforestation and climate change. The survival of the orangutan, the Komodo dragon, and countless other species is intrinsically linked to our ability to protect these vital ecosystems. Indonesia stands at a crossroads, balancing the needs of its growing population with the urgent responsibility of safeguarding this irreplaceable biodiversity. The future of these creatures of wonder rests in the hands of humanity, a profound trust we must strive to honor for the generations to come. Indonesia's very existence is defined by fire. The archipelago sits directly upon the Pacific Ring of Fire, a vast, horseshoe-shaped zone of intense seismic and volcanic activity that stretches around the Pacific Ocean. This is where several of the Earth's major tectonic plates, the immense slabs that make up our planet's crust, collide, grind past each other, and slide one beneath the other. This constant geological turmoil is the reason for Indonesia's frequent earthquakes and its astonishing number of volcanoes. The country is home to more than 130 active volcanoes, more than any other nation on Earth. This is not a quiet, stable land, it is a dynamic and ever-changing landscape, constantly being reshaped by powerful forces from deep within the planet. For the people of Indonesia, the volcanoes are a constant and powerful presence. They are woven into the fabric of daily life, mythology, and spirituality. Many communities live on the fertile slopes of these fiery mountains, their lives dictated by the whims of the giants that tower over them. These volcanoes are a source of both immense creation and potential destruction. Eruptions can be devastating, forcing evacuations and altering landscapes in a matter of hours. Yet, the people have learned to live with this risk, holding a deep respect for the power of the mountains. Many volcanoes are considered sacred, the homes of gods and ancestral spirits, and regular ceremonies are held to appease them and ask for their protection. The creative power of these volcanoes is undeniable. Over millennia, repeated eruptions have deposited countless layers of volcanic ash across the islands. This ash is incredibly rich in minerals, creating some of the most fertile soils found anywhere in the world. It is this volcanic bounty that allows for the intensive agriculture that sustains Indonesia's large population. The lush terraced rice paddies that cling to the hillsides of Bali and Java owe their productivity to the nutrients provided by the nearby volcanoes. In this way, the mountains that pose the greatest threat are also the greatest givers of life, a profound duality that lies at the very heart of the Indonesian experience. Living on the Ring of Fire means accepting a world that is always in motion. The ground can tremble without warning, and the mountains can awaken from their slumber. Yet this volcanic heartbeat has also forged a resilient and adaptable people. It has shaped their beliefs, their art, and their relationship with the natural world. Far from being just geological features, the volcanoes of Indonesia are living entities, central characters in the ongoing story of the nation. They are a dramatic and ever-present reminder of the Earth's immense power and the delicate balance between creation and destruction that governs all life on our planet. To journey through Indonesia is to journey through a kaleidoscope of human culture. The nation's motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika, translates as unity in diversity, and this phrase, well, it really captures the essence of the country. With over 17,000 islands, it's perhaps no surprise that an incredible diversity of cultures has blossomed here. There are more than 300 distinct ethnic groups, each with its own unique customs, traditions, and social structures. From the Minangkabau of Sumatra, with their matrilineal society, to the Dani people of the Baliam Valley and Papua, with their ancient traditions, the cultural landscape is as varied and fascinating as the natural one. This is not one single culture but a rich mosaic of many. This cultural diversity is most clearly expressed through language. Astonishingly, over 700 living languages are spoken across the archipelago, making Indonesia one of the most linguistically diverse nations on the planet. While Bahasa Indonesia serves as the official national language, uniting the country in administration and education, most Indonesians are bilingual or even trilingual, speaking their local mother tongue at home and in their communities. These languages, they really hold the stories, poetry, and ancestral knowledge of the people, listening to the different cadences and rhythms as one travels from island to island, is to hear the living history of this incredibly diverse nation. Artistic expression is another vibrant thread in this cultural tapestry. Traditional dances are a particularly powerful form of storytelling, often depicting ancient myths, historical events, or spiritual rituals. In Bali, the intricate and expressive movements of Legong dancers, accompanied by the shimmering sounds of the gamelan orchestra, are truly mesmerizing. In other regions, dramatic mask dances bring ancestral spirits and mythical creatures to life. The visual arts are equally rich, most famously represented by batik. This ancient technique of wax-resist dyeing on cloth produces stunningly intricate patterns, each with its own symbolic meaning. Batik is more than just fabric, it's a cherished art form and a proud symbol of Indonesian identity. This rich tapestry of traditions is a living, breathing entity. While modern influences are, of course, present, many communities work hard to preserve their unique heritage. Rituals marking birth, marriage, and death are still performed with great care and ceremony. Traditional architecture, designed to suit the local climate and beliefs, can still be seen in many villages. This deep connection to the past provides a sense of identity and continuity in a rapidly changing world. The cultural richness of Indonesia is one of its greatest treasures, a testament to the creativity and resilience of its people, and a vibrant celebration of human diversity in all its forms. Across the Indonesian archipelago, from the terraced hillsides of Bali to the vast plains of Java, the landscape is dominated by a particular shade of vibrant green. These are the rice fields, or sawah, and they are far more than just agricultural land. They are the lifeblood of the nation and, honestly, the very soul of its culture. Rice is the staple food for almost the entire population, and its cultivation has shaped the social, economic, and spiritual lives of the people for centuries. The cycle of planting, growing, and harvesting rice dictates the rhythm of the year for millions of families, a timeless pattern passed down through countless generations. These fields are not just a source of sustenance, they are a symbol of life itself. The most visually stunning examples of rice cultivation are the terraced paddies, which transform entire hillsides into breathtaking sculpted landscapes. In places like Bali, these terraces are part of a complex irrigation system called Subak, which has been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Subak system is a marvel of cooperative engineering, where water from rivers and springs is channeled through a series of canals, weirs, and tunnels to irrigate the fields of an entire community. This system is managed democratically by the farmers themselves, based on principles of harmony and mutual cooperation. It's a perfect example of how people can work together with nature to create a sustainable and productive environment. The cultivation of rice is deeply interwoven with spiritual beliefs. The Subak system in Bali, for instance, is a philosophical concept that brings together the realms of the spirit, the human world, and nature. Water temples are a crucial part of this system, where farmers hold ceremonies to honor Dewi Shri, the Hindu goddess of rice and fertility. They give thanks for the water, pray for a bountiful harvest, and maintain the spiritual balance that they believe is essential for prosperity. This illustrates a profound understanding that human well-being is inseparable from the health of the environment and the respect shown to the divine forces that govern it. The rice field is both a farm and an altar. As Indonesia continues to modernize, these traditional landscapes and the way of life they face new challenges. Urbanization and economic pressures can threaten the future of these ancient farming practices. However, the cultural importance of rice remains undiminished. It is a symbol of community cooperation and the deep enduring connection between the Indonesian people and their land. The sight of a farmer tending to their fields, silhouetted against the rising sun, is an iconic image of Indonesia. It speaks of hard work, of patience, and of a profound harmony with the natural world that is a lesson for us all. These fields of green gold are the heart of the nation. Among Indonesia's thousands of islands, Bali shines with a particular brilliance. It is an island that seems to have it all. Stunning beaches that attract surfers from around the world, lush rice terraces that cascade down volcanic slopes, and a deeply spiritual culture that permeates every aspect of daily life. This is the island of the gods, and it's not hard to see why. Thousands of temples, from grand sea temples perched on dramatic cliffs to small family shrines in every home, are a constant reminder of the island's Hindu faith. The air is often filled with the scent of incense from daily offerings and the hypnotic sounds of gamelan music, creating an atmosphere that is both serene and intensely alive. Journeying to the heart of the neighboring island of Java, one encounters a monument of breathtaking scale and spiritual significance, Borobudur Temple. Built in the 9th century, this is the world's largest Buddhist temple, a colossal stone pyramid-like structure that rises from a green plain. It is not merely a building, but a three-dimensional map of the Buddhist cosmos. As pilgrims ascend through its 9 platforms, they walk past more than 2,600 intricately carved relief panels that tell the story of Buddha's life and teachings. Reaching the top reveals 72 bell-shaped stupas, each containing a statue of the Buddha, surrounding a large central dome. To witness the sunrise from Borobudur is a truly profound experience, a journey through art, history, and faith. For those seeking a glimpse into one of the planet's last truly pristine marine paradises, the journey leads to the far eastern reaches of the archipelago, to Raja Ampat. This is the Four Kings, an archipelago of over 1,500 jungle-clad islands and karst spires rising dramatically from a turquoise sea. What makes Raja Ampat so special lies beneath the surface. It is located at the very heart of the Coral Triangle, an area with the highest marine biodiversity on Earth. The coral reefs here are simply dazzling, teeming with a bewildering variety of fish, sharks, manta rays, and countless other creatures. It is an underwater wonderland, a living testament to the spectacular beauty of a healthy ocean ecosystem. These 3 jewels, Bali, Borobudur, and Raja Ampat, offer just a glimpse into the immense diversity of experiences that Indonesia holds. Bali represents the harmonious blend of nature and a living, vibrant culture. Borobudur stands as a silent, awe-inspiring monument to history, architecture, and profound spiritual belief. and Raja Ampat showcases the raw, untamed beauty of the natural world at its most spectacular. Each of these destinations is a world in itself, a powerful testament to the incredible natural and cultural wealth that is spread across this vast and fascinating nation, inviting exploration and inspiring wonder at every turn. Our journey across the Indonesian archipelago reveals a land of superlatives. It is a nation of more islands, more volcanoes, and more distinct cultures than almost anywhere else on Earth. We have seen how its position on the Ring of Fire creates a dynamic and fertile land, where the threat of destruction is balanced by the gift of life-giving soil. We have marveled at its extraordinary biodiversity, from the gentle orangutans of the rainforest canopy to the ancient Komodo dragons patrolling their island homes. This is a country where nature's power and creativity are on constant, magnificent display, a living laboratory of evolution and adaptation that holds invaluable lessons for all of humanity. We have also discovered a human world of equally astonishing diversity. We have heard the echoes of over 700 different languages and witnessed traditions that stretch back for centuries. From the intricate art of batik to the dramatic mask dances and the shimmering sounds of the gamelan, the cultural expression of Indonesia is endlessly rich and varied. We have seen how people of different faiths, Muslims, Christians, Hindus, and Buddhists, live side by side, creating a complex and generally peaceful social fabric. This ability to embrace diversity is perhaps Indonesia's most remarkable achievement, a living embodiment of its national motto, unity in diversity. This unity is not without its challenges. We have noted the immense pressures on Jakarta, a megacity literally sinking under its own weight, prompting the ambitious plan to build a new capital. We have seen how the precious rainforests and marine ecosystems, which are the source of so much of the nation's wealth and identity, are under threat. Balancing economic development with environmental protection and preserving cultural heritage in a globalized world are the great challenges of our time, and Indonesia is on the front line of this struggle. The future of this incredible nation depends on finding a sustainable path forward that honors both its people and its planet. Yet, what one ultimately takes away from Indonesia is a profound sense of hope and resilience. It is found in the communal spirit of the Subak farmers tending their rice fields, in the dedication of those working to protect its endangered wildlife, and in the everyday tolerance and warmth of its people. Indonesia is more than just a collection of beautiful places. It is a vibrant, dynamic, and complex nation with a deep spirit. It is a testament to the beauty of diversity, both in nature and in culture, and a powerful reminder that unity can be found not in sameness, but in the respectful celebration of our differences. This is the enduring spirit of the Emerald Archipelago,